What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Do some mess. Today we're back on Iowa Plainsview. That's it. This is the hardcore playthrough where we started with basically nothing and some equipment, and we now have some cows and some extra equipment. So we're doing better. We're moving on up here. We're up to 10 cows, which is not a lot. No. We picked up this little sprayer right here, which is nice. We picked us up some bell wrappers, which is good. We needed some things to keep going. So there we go. If you're watching this later, remember this was streamed on Twitch. You were watching on Farmer Deuce, which is like my third YouTube channel. I have a main YouTube channel, Deuce MS, and then I have a second YouTube channel called Pixel Deuce Plays. I'm currently uploading Dinkum over there on Wednesdays and Sundays. And I stream on my main YouTube channel Monday through Friday at around noon Eastern time. And then stream here on Twitch at around 4 p.m. Eastern time. So lots going on, lots to watch, lots to do. If you want to check out any of the content, feel free, please do. That'd be much appreciated. We are going to get started right away here because we are prepping for wintertime. So I think that's what was the title today? I don't even know what the title is. Let me see. One more cut before winter. Yeah, so we're prepping for wintertime. We're going to try to get one more cut out of this field here. And hopefully, yeah, this takes. Okay, good. We're just going to have to kind of guess at this. Jimmy is off today. I don't know where he's at, but Jimmy decided he didn't want to come to work today. So it's just us, and that's fine because there's really not a whole lot to do, honestly. We're going to wait one more day for this grass to grow one more stage, I think, and then we'll try to get it cut in. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I need to try to get some more hay bales and some more silage bales out of this. Some more grass bales wouldn't be a bad idea, but you know, we'll get there at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, if you're watching later, check all those links down below and come hang out with us anytime you get ready to. Twitch.tv/DeuceMS and then YouTube.com/DeuceMS, my main two channels. YouTube.com/PixelDeucePlays, all one word, Pixel Deuce Plays, for the other channel. Lots of links, lots of stuff. We have a community server we play on over on my main channel on YouTube on Fridays. So if you're interested in a community server, there's lots to do on there. Logging, cattle, production, lots of fields, lots of big OP equipment on there that you can just go crazy with. Lots of stuff to work with over there, so a lot of fun over there. Gabriel has been keeping us running between him and Celtic Moon, and I don't know if Brian's been back on yet regularly. I know Brian's busy, so but yeah, they're keeping us running over there for sure. But you're free to join. Just jump in Discord, read the welcome message. It'll tell you what to do to give yourself a farm or a truck role, and then you can see all the channels from there. Go to the info channel and follow that, and you're good to go. Easy peasy. How's everybody doing in live chat, though? Celtic, good to see you. Farmer, 731, new chat. Well, welcome. New first-time chatter, I guess. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Derek, how's it going? Sci-Fi Farms, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Half Bud, how are you today? Derek, how's it going? Spiderette, good to see you. Hope everybody is doing well today and just having a good day, really. I mean, that's what it's about, right? Having a good day. We had a good time. If you guys missed it, we had a good time over on YouTube today. I played Oxygen. First Breath. It was interesting. It's a very, very difficult city builder to wrap my head around, but it was very interesting. It's very good. Very good game, in my opinion. Looking at the analytics, though, I don't think I'll be playing it again just because it didn't seem like anybody really wanted to watch it after looking back at the analytics there. Neon, how's it going? Good to see you. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm doing this for a short for YouTube, for the main YouTube channel. There we go. That one I may do one more later. Let's make a timestamp of this. I need to get me another button where I can just make a timestamp of it. That would be handy. Being able to just timestamp this. Oh well, though. Oh well. Yes, I want to get this sprayed, and then we're going to probably take a break. 'Cause, over the last 2 months here, me and Jimmy have been knocking it out. We've been doing harvest contracts, we've been doing silage bale contracts, hay bale contracts. It is time to take a break. So we're gonna spray this, and we're gonna slow down. Our field 10 for our oats that are going in the spring have already been sprayed, so that's good. We're just gonna kind of chill out here. Wait on winter. We'll do one more cut on this field and get moving. So hopefully that'll work. Soon we give Jimmy a break, and then I can take a break, and we can all get back to work after that. I'm still gonna put the rest of the stuff away, though. I think. Oh no, we put some of it away. I may have done that off stream. I don't remember if I did that on stream or not. So possibly done it off stream anyway. All right. And again, we started with less than $2,000. We can't take out loans. We can't lease equipment, which means contracts. We have to have the equipment to do the contracts. And we can have one hired worker, just one, until we get to 100 head of cattle. And then we can have two. We can have an extra hired hand to 100 head of cattle. So it's a lot. It's going to be a lot of work. We're going to be trying to store up as much grass and hay and silage and straw as we can store up between now and then, because as we build, we're going to have a lot more feed that we're going to need. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to do. There's just a lot of bale work, and that's going to be the worst part, I think, is all the bale work that we got to do to keep everything moving along here. So anyway, long day on the field. Just going to be spraying, and then we'll skip, and then we'll see what's going on with contracts. Maybe there'll be something up, but I doubt it. We need to check the sell page probably as well. Check the sell page as well, just to see how that's going, see if anything's on it or not. Let's see while we're driving down through here. There's a Zator on there, a major CL. It's only got 75 horsepower. It's really not worth even looking at. We do have a little bit of money though. We could try to save up and get something else here. We got 35,000. I think I'm going to start saving for a baler. Probably the Heston baler, just because they're really large bales. They're very large volume bales. I think that's probably the best option. And then once we get it, we'll get the Heston bale wrapper. It's a square bale wrapper that wraps Heston bales, so it's pretty neat. It's Ray down at the vehicle center. Apparently made some modifications and made a bigger capsule for it there to bale up in. So, or no, sorry, made a wider frame for it to wrap. My bad. Made a wider frame for it to wrap. So Ray did some work on it, and it wraps Heston bales only. It won't wrap anything else because of the size of it or whatever. So that's good for us because if we can get that Heston baler, we will be in good shape to go from there. There's also another field I want to look at buying at some point, field 9. We have field 10, so field 10 and then field 9 is the next field over up top of the map there. We will look at buying field 9 at some point. I think that would be pretty good to have. It's not real hilly, it's pretty flat. It's right up there next to our house, so you know, it's right over by the crops. I think it'd be good. And then at some point, I want to try to buy whatever this field is here too. Field 30, yeah, that's it. I want to look at trying to buy field 30 as well for more grass, because it's just straight down through here. We'll just plow this whole thing up and just do grass straight down through here. Nice and level, not a whole lot of horsepower required. Tire slip and all that is a thing, so I got to be careful of hills and then the power of my tractors and all that. So I got to be mindful of what's actually happening with the vehicles and the equipment I'm using and whatnot. So it's a thing. It's a thing. We gotta make sure that we're taking precautions here, doing things in a somewhat realistic fashion. This is not a role play. It's a semi role play done live. So I'll break immersion many times because I'll talk to chat. About a third of the way there, probably, or 2/3 of the way there. Nah, probably closer to 50%. Probably closer to 50%. But at least we'll have 2 layers of fertilizer, I do believe, on this field. Let's see. Yeah, 2 layers of fert. That'll be good. It'll be good. And I don't think we can actually, I don't know how that up there has fertilizer on it. It's not planted. This area right here. All we did was mow that, and now it's fertilized, which is good, so. Which is good. So there we go. Yeah, I don't know how that ended up. I don't think we can put a layer of fert up here, can we? I mean, I'm just gonna make a weird line right here, and we'll see. If it's not taking it, then there's nothing coming out. It'll be okay. We're not wasting it. I don't think. All right, now let's just check that here. I'll be glad when we get some towers in here and get some GPS put in. Yeah, see, it didn't spray anything. That's all right. No waste. No waste. Yeah, some GPS will make this a lot more efficient. We'll save time, and we'll save a lot of material, too. We won't just be riding around overlapping each other, spraying the whole time, so that'll be good. That'll be good. Couple more passes, we'll be done with this. All right. Oof. Yeah, autosave, there we go. 245 left in the tank. This is probably going to take probably 200 more to get done, I think. It's probably going to take 200 more, if I had to guess. Just a guess. Cruising along. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to plant. We're waiting until spring to plant oats, so we've got a couple days here, a couple months really, where we're just going to be, you know, cut grass one more time, and then we'll wait. Let our cows grow up a little bit, and give us a little bit of a break in the wintertime. Supposed to get some snow soon. So pull the tablet out here and check the weather. We're just cruising. So yeah, tomorrow we're supposed to get some rain. How are we on Celsius? What is this? What in the world? What in the world? That's weird. Okay. This is Iowa, sir. This is not the UK. So yeah, 68 tomorrow and rain, and then 43 January and 42 and snow. So we've got a little bit of snow coming in January, which is going to be something, I guess. That will definitely be something. We may not have to refill. We've only gone down like 100. Not bad. For 2 passes. So it's taking about 50 per pass. We may not have to refill. We may be okay. We may be close. If we can get close, I'll be fine with it. I'm not going to try to do like every inch. This will be better than what we cut the first time regardless, because we'll have 2 layers of fertilizer on here. So the first cut was literally just nothing. And at some point, I want to get a lime spreader. That's what we're saving up for. We're going to get a lime spreader, I do believe. Which, you know, unless Ray comes up with something that's been refurbished and just left at the shop or something, we're not going to be able to afford a big one anytime soon. Saving up to get a bigger tractor and the Heston baler, which I think this tractor will pull that Heston baler. Be a good step up from here.
That's a new follower.
It'll be a big step up, but we may need a bigger tractor though, because again, you know, ground slip and all that kind of stuff, tires and whatnot, all that matters. So. All that matters for sure. Minute Gaming, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Where are we just at? Right here. Okay. Kind of hard to see sometimes. 66 liters. We are not going to finish the field, but we'll get as much as we can here. We'll just go full width, and if we leave a little bit off, we leave a little bit off. And we'll make sure we do the hay on this side, because I think, oh no, the silage on this side, because we'll have hay. So we'll have hay off this side. And I've still got a bit of silage left too, so that should be fine. I'm doing well, gaming. I'm doing well. Or Minute, I guess. I'll just call you Minute. It's easier. Doing well, doing well. Appreciate you asking. Just cruising down through here with a little John Deere 250 sprayer. 15 left, 13, 12, 10. Yeah, we're gonna be about 8 when we get done, I think. 8, 7. Okay. Well, that's not a lot, but we'll turn and let her go, I reckon. Oh, it's just going. That's not good. I didn't think it was spraying if it wasn't on the field. And there we go. We'll go ahead and go fill it up. I mean, I might come back. It's one line, right? I might as well go ahead and finish it. We'll just go fill it up and then come back. We might as well. I don't have a whole lot else to do. We're literally just spraying this so we can get a layer of fertilizer, and then we're going to sleep anyway. And it's only like, what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30, so we're fine. We can do that. We can come back and do one more run. Got to get some money together and fix that pothole right there. But again, in this economy, money is kind of hard to come by, so I gotta be careful what I spend it on. How much is left in this one? It's probably 500, maybe. I put 2,000 in here already. Oh, it's still going. How much are in these things? Is that 3,000 liters? This thing holds 1,000. How did we get? It must have pulled out of that too. It had to. How much do those hold? Liquid fertilizers, 2,000 liters. The third time I filled up. Huh. Oh, I bet it pulled out of one of those the first time I filled up then, or the second time. Aha, makes sense now. Yeah, so we got 1,000 liters of fertilizer left. That one's already been fertilized. I do have some solid fert we can put in the seeder. I think that'll be all right. We can seed and fert at the same time. No herbicide spray, but I do have a weeder I can drag, so that's good. And then no plow. I don't have a plow yet either, so I'll have to figure that out. And I got a direct drill, so we don't have to cultivate. I don't have a mulcher, so we can't mulch. I don't have a lime spreader, so we can't do lime. So if I plow, it already needs lime. It's not going to matter. But I can plow at least and get that back. So maybe we look and try to find us a cheap plow. That's probably a good idea to do. Probably not a bad idea. This is a cool little sprayer right here. All right, where'd we get to? And again, if we leave some off the edge, I'm definitely not going to worry about that. That is of no consequence to me. Leaving a little bit off the edge is fine. Yeah. But one big strip, we can go ahead and do it. We can go ahead and do it. It's fine. What mod makes it so that you have to spawn pallets from your production building? Better production, I think it is. I think that's right. I'm not 100% sure that that's the right 1-0, but I think it's better productions. I think that's it. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's right. Production revamp, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one we've got on the community server where we can go in and tell it we can spawn whatever. That's the one. All right, we are done. We can go. We're done early for the day. Heck yeah, let's go sleep. And I guess we can drop this thing, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we spray again after we get done mowing. Maybe we put it over here for now. Let's do that. Let's just park it over here for right now. It'll be all right. We are going to pull it inside, though, because the wintertime is coming. Well, after tomorrow, anyway, I guess. December 2nd's tomorrow. So. Yeah, see, I've got a few silage bales left. I got a little bit of straw left, which I'm sure the cows are going to be needing in the wintertime here pretty soon, so. Go. All that is ready right there. We'll just back the tractor under here and get it out of the weather because it's going to be raining. I guess we can try to do silage bales or hay bales tomorrow, depending on what it's doing. It's raining though; it's not going to work, I don't think. Some manure building up in there. Let's go check on the cows. Yep, no problem, zeroed. It's what we're using on the community server. It's production revamp, and that's the one where you can tell it I want to spawn this many whatevers. So we got 115,000 in food. We have 194 liters of milk. Health is at 57% because we just put some new animals in there earlier this morning in the game yesterday on stream. 113,000 in straw and 460,000 or 463 liters of slurry. Separated manure. I don't know how to separate manure. Is there a thing for that somewhere? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look into that. Again, we were sugar farmers before we came up here to Iowa, so I don't know. You wondered when you'd gotten that one? Yeah, it's what we're using on the community server. That's probably, if you downloaded those, that's probably where you got it from. Oh, let's check the contracts. I don't think we have any more contracts. Yeah, no contracts to display, so I'm going to leave spraying and fertilizing off because they're kind of OP. Like, even on a hard economy, you make a lot of money from those. So, and I'm not trying to make just a ton of money all at once here. So, all right, all that stuff's down there. The harvester should be put back up, right? Go take a peek. I think I put the harvester back up anyway. I did. I cleaned it off, put it up. We're good. So soon we'll be planting, hopefully. Hopefully, anyway. I don't think I'm going to need any of this right now. We'll go ahead and just close all these for wintertime here. Close all these. Oh. Well, that's sad. I don't know if we broke the door or broke the trailer, but we broke something. We'll just close the door, pretend it didn't happen. Whoops. There's no telling whether it's going to land when we open that door either. If the door will open, it may not even open. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Wait and see. All right, let's go to bed. We'll skip to tomorrow. Again, there's no contracts. We don't have any field work to do. So, to bed early we go, I guess. To bed early we go. Sleep till 9 a.m. It gets light later in the day, so we'll sleep in tomorrow. All right. Property payment $441 every day. Every 2 weeks, I should say. Every 2 weeks. Looks like some lime got spread. That's good. Check. No contracts. Still none. Okay. Yeah. Still no contracts. Let's go check our field, see if the grass is up any on it. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. 34,000. So 400 per 2 weeks. That means 1,000 for January, 1,000, basically 1,000 for each month. So 1,000 February, 1,000 for March. 3,000. I gotta have at least 5,000 to get to summertime, and then we could probably wrap and sell some silage bales too. Then, but I need to make some money before then. So let's check on the animals again here. Pull up our statistics on the tablet. So they're holding good with what they got, but they did go through a little bit of food. Not much, but they went through a little bit of food. So they're not really going through a whole lot of straw, if any. It's not really super cold yet either, so we should be good. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Time scale's on. I was wondering. I was like, is time not moving or something? Let's hop in the John Deere and run down here and take a look to see. Because that's got the wrappers on it. If we can do stuff, we're gonna do it all with the John Deere. Let's run down here and see how the grass is looking. And if it's looking pretty good, we'll go ahead and mow it. If not, we'll have to wait till after February, the first couple weeks of February, to mow. We could go ahead and mow this out here, but it's not going to yield a whole lot. So we could do it, though. We could definitely do it. Wonder when old Ray's going to find you a cheap dirt bike or ATV. I don't know, but I wish he would, man. All right, that looks fully grown right there. So we could probably go ahead and mow today, which is what I was hoping for. So. Is what I was hoping for. Yeah, maybe Ray will find me one at some point. That'd be good.
Welcome back.
Hey, bud, using that Twitch Prime right here in the crappiest place you can find when you can use it anywhere else on Twitch. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. Throw some hearts and plungers from Golden TP in chat for 15 months of sub support. Thank you, dude.
That's a new follower.
Hope that's got a PTO hookup. There we go. Hey, Jacob, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome. Let's go turn some wrenches on this thing, grease some alamites and whatnot before we get started, though. I think it's gonna need it. Those cars almost, there was almost a 3-car pileup right there at the intersection. Did y'all see that? Crazy drivers. As Red from Back to the Future would say, crazy drunk drivers. All right, let's go do a little repair work here. Grease some alamites and whatnot. You know, you gotta do the upkeep. Let's see, repair. Yep, cost us some money. Yep, why not? Just go ahead and get all of it. We'll go ahead and repair the weight too if it needs it. It doesn't need it though. What I got going on in here? Nothing. I ain't been in here working in a while apparently. Apparently ain't been nobody in there. You missed it yesterday. Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, bud. A lot of traffic this morning. Get across here before I get run over. All right, now the question is, should we mow all the way up to here again, or should we just do the field? I think we're just going to do the field. That way I can kind of gauge how many bales we're getting off just this field. Because at some point, we're probably going to have another cattle pen right here. Let's just be honest. Like, at some point, we're not going to know. But I want to know how much we're getting off of just this one field here. So, I want to do something like this. And I may get a little bit on the edges and such. It's not a big deal if we do. But just trying to keep it as much as I can right here. So. Oh boy, yeah, we're definitely going to have a bigger tractor to pull that Heston baler, for certain. That does not look like good ground, does it? Does not look great. Kicking up dust, though. You can tell it ain't rained in a while. Only been watching for 5 minutes and followed. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, Jacob. Much appreciated. I mean, the goal is just give people something to watch to get away from everything else sometimes, you know, or just they like the community, like the content, whatever. So make a difference in one person's day. That's all it's about. Driving in this guy's field, he's not going to appreciate that, but again, his crops are a lot tougher than mine are. Mine wouldn't hold up to that, I don't think. It's hard to get this thing to turn. I just realized that. Like, it's hard to get it to back up because I'm trying to back up like it's straight, but it's not. It is actually at a severe angle behind me. So to back up, you got to do really drastic measurements there. I think when we get to the top of this, we'll probably, you know what else would speed this up? I don't know if this tractor would pull it or not. I don't know if we got enough horsepower, but putting a front mower on, just one of the slim ones, because then we could be 3 wide there. I think that would turn out really well. but it's not necessity, but it would help for sure. Definitely help. And we'll do the same thing again, but we're just going to do it on just the field. We're not going to go up to where the grass grows or whatever. Just the actual plowed and planted area. But we're going to do, we're going to mow the whole field, and then we're going to row up a row in the center and go ahead and bale it in grass. And then we'll ted the other half of it. That way I don't get any hay in my grass and back and forth or whatever. Just a good way to keep it from getting on top of each other, you know. Also, I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to go cut a headland on this thing because I think it would be, maybe even two. I think it would be helpful. And when we get up here, we can just raise and then turn and then go again. I think that would be very beneficial. Very much so. But we're not running. Again, I'm trying to get a measurement off the field. If you're wondering, well, you own that, why don't you just cut it? Because I want to get a measurement just on the field. That's why. That's all I'm doing. I just want to get a measurement on the field here. So we're cutting just the field or thereabouts. Again, we may bleed over a little bit on the non-field area, but I'm trying to do just the field here if possible. Probably gonna have to do this because those bushes right there are tough. They won't. They have no give whatsoever. Like zero give. What's up, Bob? How's it going, buddy? We'll do the same thing down here. We'll just cut a headland on this end too. That way we can just swing out a little bit and go back. We'll just be back and forth the whole time here. Yeah, so the first time I cut this, I should have done this. I should have just cut the field, but I didn't. I cut it all because I was trying to make money, so. Okay, we'll raise it up because I don't want to accidentally cut anything else. This thing turns really nicely, though. We should be able to just drop that back down now. And then, like I said, may ease over in the grass slightly, but sticking to the field as much as we can do. What's up, J-Rock? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. All right, then we'll go ahead and just swing it around and give ourselves a second headland here. And it doesn't really matter because when we windrow, it's all going to come together. When we ted, it's all going to come together. It doesn't matter. No matter what it looks like or how much it is. I'm just trying to give myself a little extra room on these ends so I can just swing it around. I don't have to turn it off every single time. Going pretty good so far. There's not even any rain on the forecast. It said it was supposed to rain today. Oh, it looks like it's not going to now. Sweet. Just got some snow for January, February. 1st of February, I guess. First part. Second half of February looks good. Looking dry. Looks like it may start warming back up some, actually. 46, 58. Yeah. That'd be good. Start warming up a little more. Bushes, no give to them, I told you. Dodged a bullet. I mean, we did, because now we can actually do hay. If it was going to be raining, it would have been tough to do it, because you got to dry it out. So. But I think given that we're in the last 2 weeks here of December, we should be okay to do it. So. About 2 weeks to dry out, I think that'll be fun. And you know what? I want to go start on the other side, I think. So, hey, bushels, yeah, man. Also, I need to find the. So there's a mod that is a. It's a converter mod, and I can't find it anywhere. Like it converts liters to bushels and whatnot, gallons, all that kind of stuff. I need to find that because I would like to have that since I'm on American map. I've already got my next playthrough picked out, and I got to tell you, I'm actually kind of dreading it, and we're probably months away from starting it, but I'm already kind of dreading it. I've picked a cool map with some equipment, but I'm kind of dreading it. It's going to be interesting. I will say that. It will be interesting for sure to see how that turns out. We probably won't start that for a couple of probably 2 months or so. If I had to wager, we play on here 3 to 4 days a week, depending on how much I can, and whether or not I'm out of town for gigs, which I've got one next week. So next Wednesday, I probably won't be streaming on YouTube. Probably not. I might be able to, but probably not. And then I'll be on Twitch all next week. Wednesday I may miss YouTube. I may record something and just have it premiere. I may like do a 2-hour long playthrough of something and put it on there. That way, at least you guys still have your regular schedule. I may not be here, but I'll let it premiere just like it would be a live stream. But and everything else should be the same because most of the other stuff's pre-recorded. Twitch is not affected. Next Friday and Saturday I will not be around though. Next Friday afternoon and Saturday I will not be around. And then if something changes, I'll let you know. But I may not be around on Thursday at all next week. So little schedule change maybe going on. And I'm going the wrong way. Hang on. I can't have this. I got to keep going in circles now. That was the whole point of cutting those headlands, so I could do this and not have to worry about getting on the non-field grass, I guess. The non-field grass. That was the whole point of cutting the headlands to begin with. But yeah, by the time you see this video, if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be starting the new week, because this video will come out on Sunday this week, so this weekend on the YouTube channel. So making us dizzy. I'm just swinging this thing around, man. Like Nelly said, swinging around your head like a helicopter. I'm waiting on somebody to go, who's Nelly? Oof. Either too young or too old and don't know the reference, yeah. Either too young or too old, don't know the reference. There we go. This is a lot better. I like just going in circles with this thing. This thing turns so sharp, it's pretty nice. It is very, very nice. We're just going to kill that. We don't need that anytime soon, so don't need all the extra tablet stuff pulled up right now. Not even a little bit. This grass is just not very good. We really need a plow, guys. We may look at buying a plow. It may be small, but we're gonna have to get one at some point. It's really gonna depend on what this thing will pull, to be quite honest with you, because realistically, we're not gonna be able to have something that would be crazy, because tire slippage and whatnot. So found a unit converter mod. Is it on ModHub or is it on a website? And what website is it on? There's only a few that I actually trust to download from anymore. When your stuff gets hacked, man, you start, and it wasn't anything I downloaded off FarmSim stuff, but I'm very leery about what I download. So don't know that one, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know that one. And if you're wondering, it was Opera GX. I just got a bad link for it, apparently. I was going to switch to that, and I got a bad link for it, so then I got my channel taken over because I logged in on the Opera GX browser. And it wasn't the official browser. Again, it all looked super legit. Like, everything was legit. Except for, like, one letter was changed or something, and I just didn't notice it, so. Hard way to learn things, but sometimes it's the only way to learn things too. And I learned my lesson. I tend not to download things off random sites now. And it wasn't even off a random site. Again, it seemed legit. But what do you do, you know? What do you do? Yeah, I don't know who Thunder is, I don't think. Thunder Farm Sim, huh? There may be one on the Sim Game Alliance. I trust that website. Spline Design Studios, I trust that one as well. But and then like FS22 Mods, I've used that one a bunch, so I've got a bunch of stuff off there, but yeah, most of it I just try to get off Mod Hub though. Just makes it easier. Downloads pretty quick, you know. No muss, no fuss. Just grab it and go. So, like everything I have on here, I think is on Mod Hub. King Mods, that was another good one. Yeah, I was trying to think of what it was. King Mods. But yeah, this year I've been kind of taking the Daggerwind approach. He's always been like that, Daggerwind. He's mentioned it in several videos, but definitely this year he's talked about it a few times. That he just tries not to download anything, you know, off of anything except Mod Hub. So. Farm Sim 22 Mods has the unit converter. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll look into it then. I just didn't know. I knew there was one out there, but I didn't know where Scruff got it from. He mentioned it in one of his videos, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. If you guys want to see a great role play, Scruff is doing a great job. I think it's Scruff. A great farmhand let's play. Role play. It's really, really good. Gargle, what's up, buddy? Yeah, again, this is not role play. This is semi-role play because it is live. I haven't talked to Ray in a few days, so we'll talk to him again next week probably after the holidays. We'll get through the new year and we'll holler at Ray and see what he's got going on. If he's got anything new, anything planned, anything of that nature. I don't know. I actually meant to turn right there, but that's all right. We'll keep going the long route here. Yeah, you can never go wrong that way. Just get stuff off Mod Hub. It's just safer, you know? Like, you don't accidentally download something you're installing on your computer that's going to be weird. Sham Opera GX. Not the actual Opera GX. I'm not trying to slander the company. It was a hacker that everything looked so legit that Ms. Deuce looked over it, I looked over it, Bone looked over it, and everybody was like, this looks legit to me. And I was like, it does to me too. And then, boom, there you go. So... it's really silly how legit it actually looked. So, I just try to be very careful now. Don't download things, basically. Steam, Mod Hub, very few different websites for mods for Farm Sim. Like J-Rock sent me a link to the unit converter. Yeah, we'll have bushels on here at some point then. We get the unit converter. Yeah, any gut feeling or question at all, yeah, Gargle. I mean, it's just a good rule of thumb for anybody, not just streamers, but for anybody. It's a good rule of thumb. And if you're getting if you're a content creator and you're getting emails from different companies about stuff, be very leery about what you click on and download from your email. because that's what got me. So it was a paid opportunity that presented really professional, and I looked it over for a week, and it was still a hoax. So yeah, be very careful about what you're doing, for sure. About to start raining there. Heck yeah. I ain't seen rain in a while here, Bob. I hate it for all the folks that were in the line of Ian and Fiona before that, but you know, we ain't seen rain in a while. And I think we'll run back down the other way. There's a little bit down there, and again, we're just trying to measure how many bales we're gonna get off this one field, basically. That's all I want to do, and they're gonna be 125 centimeter bales, so it's gonna be a lot, probably. And we're not gonna try to get them all. I'm not like rushing to get them all done today. I'm not super concerned about that part of it. And that should be it. I think. I'm going to check this corner one more time over here, but I think that's all of it. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. I have this weird habit of expecting any zip file I've downloaded just to view for fun. I actually caught a couple of viruses because of that habit. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a good habit, right? I mean, especially if you do a lot of modding stuff and you're bouncing around different websites and you don't just use like one or two trusted websites. It's a good habit to have, for sure. And even then, man, something can still get you. You know, it is the internet. Like, it's not... there's bad people out there everywhere. It's still the internet. Something could still get you if they wanted to. All right, I guess we can grab the windrow, the rake, and we'll rake a couple of rows there in the middle. And... up on the wall. It's not good. Rake a couple of those in the middle there for silage bales, because I don't need to hit it with the tedder. So we'll probably go one row and then bale that one row and then get the tedder out and go finish it up. So I like our little bale trailer though. I think it worked out pretty good. We hauled way more bales than we probably should have, but it worked out nicely. So go. Vigilance is key, for sure. All right, yeah, I think we're going to go right down the middle of this field, so it should be about right here. Oh, God, I forgot about that hole. It should be about right here where we're going. It should be about middle of the field. And I kind of want to go, like, right of middle. And since we sprayed the whole thing, it doesn't really matter which side I go with, so... yeah, we'll go straight down through here, and this will be grass, which will be silage bales, and then everything on that side will be hay bales. This will all be silage bales. So, this should be pretty close to the middle anyway. It kind of looks like it, I guess. Yeah, I can't really tell from there. Oh, dang it, we missed one little string of grass right there. That's all right, though. It'll be there when we get done. Push that bale trailer to the limit. We did, yeah, man. All the way to the limit. All the way to the limit. In less than 5K, and you'll have 500K plungers. Jesus, Bob, you may be in first place for that. Okay, does it show like a loyalty leaderboard for channel points? Because that's pretty impressive, sir. 5K plungers. I mean, 500K plungers. That's pretty impressive. That's very impressive, actually. No, it doesn't show a leaderboard? I think Twitch should fix that. They should show a leaderboard for that. That'd be kind of neat. Don't try to breathe in water. It doesn't work. Ugh, man. All right, now we'll drop this and go grab the baler. That way we don't end up with some hay in our silage. So we'll just pull this over here for now. Just drop it like it sits. Or if you're Medea, you let it down like it's warm. And off we go. Grab the baler, do some baling. Then go get the tedder and do some tedding, and then we'll go back and rake everything up. Again, after I get the kind of silage and the hay areas separated here, we won't have much issue. Where am I going? I'm getting the baler, right? Yeah, I'm getting the baler. This should be grass still in this thing too, so that's kind of why I'm going with this first here. Not to mention, it just works out better that way. Go. So much is in here. 466 liters. That's pretty good. We ended up with mostly full bales off that contract job we did. Oof. You can tell it when it hits the field too. Okay, enough messing around. Let's go. Let's do this. Get it knocked out now. That's good news, Gargoyle, for sure, man. What's up, Roleplay Gamers? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I was recording for a short. I'm probably going to stick a couple of things together on YouTube. I do a lot of different things when I'm live. I have a lot of different thoughts going on in my head, and one of them was like, man, I need to make a short of this. That'd be pretty good. Combine the mowing and this and the raking and do it all in like 30 seconds or something. Just slam it all together. Alrighty. But yeah, yesterday, guys, I was talking about how I hadn't talked to Ray, and that he's hard to get a hold of. I didn't realize that it is holiday season, so you know, right through Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, New Year's and stuff. So Ray is probably just in and out of the shop as needed right now, which makes sense. So like I said, we'll get in touch with him after the New Year, and see what he's got. He's been working on. If he's been working on anything special, I don't know. I don't know that he has or he hasn't, but maybe he's got something in stock that's a little lower in cost for us to do lime or something with, because we need something like that. We need something small, simple. We can do some lime spreading. It would take us a while, but it would not cost us a whole lot, and we need to save up and get another tractor and a bigger tractor, more horsepower, and a bigger baler, which will probably go with that Heston baler, because, you know, we can also wrap those. So these are 125 centimeter bales, right? Yeah. Okay. Thought so. Go back and look at it. I couldn't remember. All right, there we go. So we're done with this for a minute now. This is our silage side right here. Let's unhook that. Go. And we'll go get the tedder and go ahead and get the hay tedded up there. Let me go ahead and take, how many bales are there? 3? 6 bales. Okay. Not bad. I'm going to have to look at the bale counter when we hook back up, too. I was going to take them, but I thought about it. I was like, no, I'm trying to see how many bales we get off this field, so I need to know. Oh, there's Miss Deuce. Hang on a second. Hello, Ray? Okay, I am back. I have got another shot there. I need to make a timestamp button on my. I need a Stream Deck XL is what I need. I don't have enough buttons on the Stream Deck. I hate paging through stuff because I get so many things I pull up at a time. It would be handy to have a button for a stream marker that I can just push it when I do something like that. That way I know what place to go to instead of having to. I'm going to look through 2.5 hours worth of footage later to find these shots, I think. So, Bob and J-Rock both coming in with 5 bits. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Guys, thank you. Plungers all around. Flaming poo for you, too. Thank you, guys. Very much. Thank you very much. Is it legal to drive? Is it legal to drive and talk on the phone in Iowa? I don't know. I know in Memphis they will pull you over in a hurry. In Mississippi, I watch YouTube and looking through Twitter while I'm driving. So no, not really. But they are a lot less hard on people around here, unless you've got it in your face, kind of thing. They don't really say much around here in Mississippi, but in Memphis, Tennessee, they don't play around. So I don't know about Iowa. It may not be legal. It may not be legal at all. I don't know. May not be legal to talk in your phone and drive. Probably should have just pulled the tractor off, which we're on the field. We're not in the road, right? So you probably can't legally drive on the road and talk on the phone, but you could probably drive your tractor in the field while you're working and talk on the phone. I mean, we're going a whole 7 or 8, 10 miles an hour maybe. So, and there's nobody else around. We're probably okay. Oh, so something else we're going to do after the first of the year. We're going to get our petition together for the county co-op commission, and we're going to send it to them and try to get some kind of farmers cooperative going to get some auto steer towers put in so that we can have some guided steering of some sort. It would be good. So we'll do that after the first year as well. I think that'd be great. Give all the farmers around here a chance to get through the holidays, and then maybe like the first part of February or something. We'll send that letter in after we get everybody to sign it and stuff. We'll give everybody after the holidays. We'll start getting signatures. So I think that would be really good. Set up time for some. I have not. I have been literally recording, editing, and rendering, and highlighting and exporting over and everything else. I have not set up anything for the weekend. So I don't know what time everybody's available. But I know it's not going to be another 6-hour stream this weekend. I'm not going to have that long, I don't think. So. And may not be streaming tomorrow night, so it may just be Saturday. Getting it done. Yeah, so I'm keeping all the bales the same size because as Aussie told me yesterday that 2 silage and 2 hay bales will make TMR, so no need for mineral feed. So that's good. We don't have to go buy mineral feed if I just use a little extra silage. So I'm gonna keep all these bales the same size. That way they're the exact same. We get the exact same amount of stuff out of them. We're good to go. Yep, we'll do. No problem. So if you're just hanging out wondering what Gargoyle's talking about, we've been streaming some Construction Simulator on my main YouTube channel on the weekends, on Friday night and Saturday, which typically I don't stream on Friday night or Saturday on either channel, on any of my 4 channels that I run. But Construction Simulator is one of those. It's just more fun with a group, and me and Bone kind of started it, and then Gargoyle picked it up. So Gargoyle jumped in with us, and AO Mike jumped in with us too. We did a community day on Tuesday this week, and we had some folks in the community jump in and play, which was fun. So yeah, just a good time. Construction Simulator is a lot of fun. I realized that From a content creator's point of view, Farm Sim is not near as popular as it was last year. And I don't mean last year when Farm Sim 22 came out. I mean last year when Farm Sim 19 was out. It's not as popular as that nowadays. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but it's like less people want to watch Farm Sim these days. They would rather play it, which makes total sense. Or do both. But just overall views, and not on my channel, because I stopped doing Farm Sim on my channel primarily a long time ago. I've been mixing it up on my YouTube channel for a very long time, but Frithgar, Daggerwin, all those guys, their views are down too. Daggerwin's not as bad as Frith. Frith's is just tanked. And I don't know, he's not doing anything different, which may be the problem actually, now that I think about it. Not doing anything different may be the issue for content creators. But yeah, it just seems like it's down all the way around. And Frithgar's always been pretty creative with his stuff. He does like a time-lapse series, he's got like a regular old playthrough, and then he's got like a role-play survival type playthrough, like a hardcore deal. Like he's always kind of mixed it up. So it's weird that just everything is tanked recently. It's kind of strange. But anyway, yeah, so Construction Sim has been a lot of fun. The community jumps in and plays. It's just really good. It's really good fun. All the way around for everybody, I think. There's a little bit right there. There was. Okay. I think that's it for the tedder. We can go ahead and turn that off and take it back. Hayfield is done. That means windrowing is next. Get the rake out. Do some windrow. You don't seem to make any progress. I was having the same issue for a while. It took me a while to get used to all of it. I'm that way with the bucket loader, the wheel loader, front end loader, whatever you want to call it. I'm that way with that thing. It's very difficult for me to get it where I want it to be. You know what I'm gonna do? Since I'm putting the rake on this side, I'm gonna put this thing right here because I don't think I'm gonna need that bale shredder anytime soon. We've got a bale shredder that's in the barn we drop our bales into, so let's put that right there. I don't want to hit the bale shredder with it. I really need to go spray this thing off. We'll do some cleanup over winter time. We'll come get all this stuff back out after the snow and get it all cleaned up. So get it all cleaned up nice and neat. Let's go do some windrowing on all of it now, because now we don't have to worry about the grass getting in with the hay. We're just good all the way around here. So. But yeah, so we've been doing some construction simulators. So if you're into simulators at all, go check out the main channel, youtube.com/DoSimS. And come hang out with us for a bunch of randomness. I'm telling you guys, today, if you weren't there today, you missed a really, really good game that people are going to sleep on, and then 2 or 3 weeks from now, people are going to go, man, this is a great city builder. I hate city builders, and I had a blast today. But yeah, I know by looking at the analytics, a lot of people did not show up for that game today. But they are going to be sorely disappointed when they realize how good that game actually is. It is called, why didn't it pick that up right there? It's called Oxygen. First Breath. Or maybe that was the demo. It's called Oxygen anyway. Great game. It was really good. And I'm terrible at city builders, and I really don't like them because I'm bad at them. But I had a good time playing that one. Deuce was playing the game and mentioned you can use willing pedals. I had to buy the game. Dude, it's great, man. I love the dozer and stuff with the willing pedals, and then my side panel, my little joystick controlling the blade on the dozer. It's great. I love the combinations. I just wish they would take out the code that has the override. So like right now, like I'm turning my wheel and moving my mouse with my camera, moving my mouse with my side panel. Moving my camera with my side panel. Like there is no one override on Farm Sim. If you have 13 different things plugged in that use the same controls, you can use them all simultaneously. On Construction Sim, you cannot. When you grab one thing, it takes control over the other, and it is pretty frustrating. I don't know if I've mentioned the camera in that game being frustrating, but it is frustrating. I should probably mention it a few more times on stream, but it's pretty frustrating. And it's not just the camera, it's that override thing, right? It's the control override. So you like have to stop what you're doing, move your camera, and then continue what you're doing, but then when you need to move your camera around, you can't because you have to stop what you're doing again. It's just really frustrating all the way around. The override needs to go. That's a huge issue when you have a simulator game and you have multiple inputs for things. Huge issue. That needs to go away. Like, big time. Bigly. It needs to go away bigly. It needs to go. Yeah, that would fix a lot of the camera issues, in my opinion, because then you could move your camera and use your wheel, you know, at the same time. Like, that's a pretty big issue. So, but, yeah, either way. Farm Sim does that fantastic, and that's one of the best things about Farm Sim is that they worked a lot of their kinks out years ago. Construction Sim hasn't yet. They're still working on it. It's a great game. It's the best game. It's the best simulator game of 2022, by far, in my opinion. But they have a lot of work to do still. Still have a lot of work to do. And the reason I can say that with full confidence is because of the amount of gameplay that's there and the level of detail they put into some of the build sites and the way the city works. Once you build something, it's there. The AI start using it. They're sitting around. They're driving on it. Whatever. It is very, very, very good. It's very good. You think about Farm Sim, something like No Man's Land where there's nothing there, and then you start painting roads in, and all of a sudden cars start driving down the roads. Think about that for a minute. Think of the level of complexity that would have to be to make that work. Of course, it's a given area where you're building the road, so it's already pre-programmed. So it would be the same thing for something like that. But that's the level we're talking about here. That's the difference, and that's a huge difference. That's a lot of difference in the games for me. Is that your world is not just, oh, you went and built this cool, here it is, on paper or whatever. It's actually there. You can go walk around the place, and to me, that's brilliant. It's a brilliant job of what they did, and I think it's fantastic. But they really need to fix the whole override system. If they do that, we're good. And I'm done. I'm done talking about it. Done complaining about it. I'm gonna play and enjoy it. Still the best sim game of 2022. Farm Sim, ATS, now Construction Sim. I mean, it's really hard not to play those and enjoy them, though. All three of these games are great games. ATS is a phenomenal game. I can't get it to capture. Farm Sim, phenomenal game. Does good in the farming world for simulating, right? Like, I've played other farm simulators. Still the best one, by far. So, yeah. In my opinion, best one by far. Construction Simulator, I've never played one before, but my God, is it a great game. Fantastic game. And I don't think you're going to find another truck driving sim as good as American Truck Simulator. I don't think it's going to happen. You might, but I doubt it. There's a few coming out that I've got on my wish list that we'll be checking out. But I don't think they're going to compare. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to get another cut for the short here. Cruise. And hot dang, we missed a little bit right at the end there. I gotta go back and get it now. I gotta go back. Gotta go back now. I thought I had it good, but I did not. I missed a little bit up here too. It's hard to do that going around in a circle. Look at this line. It's nowhere like this one right here is kind of straight. This one right here is nowhere close though. All right, let's get that one taken care of. What was that at the hour 20 mark roughly? Not bad for eyeballing. I thought it did pretty good. I'm not worried about how straight the line is. Just I wanted to get that road together because it would have been silly to go back for half of one. So. Off we go. Also, this thing is not as wide as it looks. The end out there doesn't actually do anything because it curves in on the side, so you can miss it and not even realize it until it's too late. But yeah, trying to watch my camera speed and everything else, it was like, man, I'm just all over the place. I could feel it too. I was all over the place. Got kind of crazy there for a minute. Yeah, I'll chop that together and probably stick it on the shorts on my main channel. Dude, YouTube Shorts, man, crazy stuff. I've gained like 30 subscribers in the last 2 weeks off of just YouTube Shorts. Pretty weird. Honestly, would never have expected that. I did not go all the way to the end of that row either. Go. And I know some people don't like them. Don't watch them. You don't have to tell me every time I put something out that you don't like. You know who I'm talking to. But some people don't like them, and that's fine. Don't watch them. I've always said that about my content. If you don't like something I do, then don't watch it. It's perfectly fine. There'll be other stuff that you may or may not like. Perfectly okay.
A new follower.
Perfectly okay. It's always been that way for me. Always. From day one, I'm going to play games you don't like. I'm going to do things you don't like. Don't watch it. 100% understandable. Watchdog, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I like shorts myself. Some of them are pretty helpful, like straight to the point, less than 1 minute long videos. But of course, they're meant to be watched on a phone or a tablet, not on a computer. So they do look weird on the computer. I give you that. Perfectly understandable why some people don't like them. Yeah. But they're meant to be watched on a phone or a tablet. So. Then if it keeps me from creating a TikTok account and I can just make shorts on YouTube, I'm okay with that. Well, it also explains, Gargle, why my discovery has boomed in the last 3 weeks too, since I uploaded that first short the other day, or 2 weeks ago, whatever, 2 or 3 weeks ago. I did a bunch of reading on their algorithm change, and Shorts has a lot to do with it. Shorts is a big part of it, so. That's the reason I started doing shorts. I was like, I don't have a choice. If I'm gonna keep doing this, I've got to go with the algorithm. So, yeah. Do I want to take the extra 45 minutes to create a short and put it on there? No, because I just like playing and streaming and talking to chat. But I have to stay relevant, apparently. But yeah, dude, my discovery has been booming the last couple weeks, man. Twitch, not so much. Twitch is just Twitch. It's for farm sim community. It's never gonna be, for U.S. farm sim community, it's never gonna be 100,000 person viewership on Twitch. Never. They can try all they want to, but it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's punishing those that don't post shorts. Yeah, basically, that's what it's been like. I mean, I try to make stuff that people would be watching anyway, Gargoyle, but in 1 minute form. Like this, I took a shot mowing, I took a shot baling, I took a shot raking, took a shot tedding. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna clip that together, make a 1 minute video out of it, and that's gonna be, or less than, probably 40-second video out of it. I don't even like doing whole minutes because even that's too long for shorts. 59 seconds is too long for a short. Like 40 seconds is plenty. But I'll clip that together, make a 40-second video and throw it up. May or may not put music behind it. I don't know. It is for sure, but it's also a good way just to piece stuff together and make a good little clip of it. So it really depends. Oh, well, thanks for self-promotion there. Good deal. I wouldn't go around doing that in people's chat that you've never talked to before. It's kind of an unwritten code. You didn't even start with hey or how are you or anything else. You just started with you. So, yeah. Good for you, though. Good deal. Good luck with it. Shorts that are clips from longer content you post do horrible. Oh, they do, yeah. And I accidentally made the first one I did public, and I had to go back and unlist it and then make a short out of it because I thought that's what I was doing. So I thought that's what I was doing for sure. I'm just a lurker. Oh, I mean, it's just facts, man. It is the absolute fact that YouTube changed the algorithm. You have to keep up with the algorithm, or there's no point in doing this. This is my income, so I have to do whatever the algorithm is changing to. It's not an option. It's either this or you guys find somebody else to watch and I go back to work. So I mean, I like doing this. I like hanging out with everybody. I like giving Bob crap every time he says something negative about my channel during the stream. I don't mind. I don't mind constantly catching flack from somebody that's been around the community for 5 years. I enjoy being here. I enjoy doing it, or I wouldn't. Barbie, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Hashtag blame Bob. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, even Bob gets it. I no longer have an opinion. You can have an opinion all you want to. That doesn't mean I'm going to listen to it, and that definitely doesn't mean I'm going to ruin my channel, but because you don't like shorts, Bob. That's what you have to understand, man. It was never personal. But you criticizing me for doing something that I have to do to stay relevant is silly. It makes you look foolish. And I don't want you to look bad, but it makes you look bad. And I don't want to do that. I don't want you to look like that. I like having you around. You've been around for 5 years, man. You've been around forever. But you don't have to criticize everything I do in the chat. Just do what everybody else does. Don't watch it. People didn't like the game Oxygen. They didn't watch it, trust me. That game bombed on my channel today. Watchdog said, I'm just lurking. No, I mean, it's the truth, though. Sometimes you got to do those things that are new and they're different, and you may not like it. You may not have time to do them. Like, dude, I stream on Twitch. I stream on my main YouTube channel 4 days a week on Twitch, 5 days on that channel. I make content for Pixel Deuce Plays on Wednesdays and Sundays. And then I take all of these, cut the end and the front and the end off of them, and sometimes chop them up a little more. And I have another YouTube channel I poured all these over to that are edited. You know, like, I don't have time to take an hour and make a short for gaming. Do I want to do something stupid like walk outside, get hit by a car, and put that on there and call that good content? No, because that's not the content I make. You know what I mean? I do games, man. That's what I do. So all my shorts will involve gaming of some sort. So, I mean, we could start blaming Jimmy, honestly, the way he acts. We could start blaming Jimmy. All right, that's done. All there's left to do is bail. I can knock it out. That would be solid content. I mean, dude, there's crap like that all over the shorts, though. Like the shorts on YouTube is just a comfortable place for people that don't want TikTok is all it is, really. I mean, it's just, and there are probably people uploading to both. I should be uploading to TikTok, but I just refuse, honestly. That's the one thing I refuse to do is make a TikTok account. I mean, I have a TikTok account. I refuse to use it, I guess I should say. Like, that's definitely the one thing I should be doing. to stay relevant in the interwebs algorithm, but I refuse. You don't like any shorts? Well, I mean, yeah, Bob, I agree with you. Most of them I don't like, but I found a few that I found pretty interesting. I found one that was about some kind of construction deal. That was pretty neat. I've seen a couple of farm clips from shorts. Those are pretty cool. Like actual farmers or whatever. It's a good way to get quick information out. You know, if your people have like the notification bell, all notifications, and then they go into their settings, which this is what a lot of people miss. When you click that notification bell on YouTube, it'll tell you you'll still only get notified for some of the content unless you go to deep into your settings and tell it you want every notification. Because if you don't, you're only going to get notified sometimes. YouTube doesn't tell you that, though. It's like, turn on the bell, you subscribe to the channel, so you like the channel, right? And then you hit the bell because you want to get notified. But then, when you hit the bell, it'll say some notifications or all notifications. Well, then you tell it all notifications. So at this point, YouTube should be sending you everything that person does. No. Then you have to go into your settings, into your account, and tell it, yes, I want all notifications from this person. There's so many steps you have to go through to get notifications on YouTube. It's silly. But that's what you got to do sometimes. It's like, dude, do I have to like jump through hoops of fire to get notifications from a channel? Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Absolutely you do. It ends just as you're getting into it. I mean, it depends. It depends on what it is. You know, like, some things are meant to be short, though. Some things are meant to be just boom, explanatory. So, I mean, not a whole lot that I've seen so far, to be fair, that I like in a short. It depends on what I'm looking at. I mean, it depends on what I'm watching. You know, like, I mean, I like boxing, so if there's like a short, just kind of a brief, like, less than 1 minute explanation on why this boxing match isn't happening, you know, like, that's good. That's good for me, because I can just go, oh, cool. You know, I didn't have to watch this whole 45-minute video for somewhere in the middle of them to say why this isn't happening. They just put it here. So that's good. You know, stuff like that. Anything. Doesn't have to be boxing. Just anything of context that is informative, I think is good. I don't watch silly dances and people throwing bird poop at each other. Like, I don't care about any of that. I get why it's funny. I just don't watch it. Like, I'd rather spend my time watching something that I'm gonna actually get something out of. So. Oh, I thought it was full of now. I was sitting there reading Gargle's message. I thought it's 90. It's at 60. Come on, fill up. Maybe a monkey throwing his poo. I mean, maybe a monkey throwing his poo. I mean, maybe, but I mean, you've seen like the videos, like the monkey stealing purses and stuff. You know, like the little, what are they called? They'll come up and take your food, your wallet, your phone. Those little guys, like, they're hilarious, man. Like, those are funny. Those are funny videos. But again, like, it just depends. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in, which is the great thing about shorts, really. I don't even watch them most of the time. Like, if I happen to see a short, it's because I clicked on somebody that I'm already subscribed to, and it was a short and not a video, and I didn't realize it. And then, like, I'll scroll down to see what else it recommends in their content or something similar, and then I'll end up just watching, like, GoPro fail videos or something in shorts. And it's like, okay, this is not why I'm here. You know, this is a waste of time. So that's what I end up on. And that's the reason I hate it. It's because, like, this is just a waste of time. Like, I'm not accomplishing anything. It's not bettering my existence at all. So I mean, this may not be either, but at least we can have a conversation. It's not me pulling a brand new broomstick out of my mailbox, because, you know, broomstick wouldn't fit in your mailbox. But yeah, I mean, like, stuff like that. It's like, okay, I don't get it. I don't get that one. Use them to make the games better. Letter to the devs kind of deal. Remove some of the negative attitude while I make the long content forms. I mean, you could, but I mean, part of being a content creator, man, is valid criticism. You know, like I can sit here and tell you that I absolutely hate the camera controls for Construction Simulator 22, but I think it is the best simulator put out this year, 100%, and mean both of those things. Could I say that in a short? Yeah, absolutely. And you're right, Garble. Maybe that would garner both sides of the aisle here, because non-gaming content and gaming content, right? Maybe that would get both of them, because then you get some dude that's ranting about stuff, but it's also informative about the game, you know. Like maybe you get both things happening there. So it's a thought, yeah. I mean that may work too, Garble. It may work really well, actually. Oh, back up. God, I'm never going to find all this stuff in here. I really should have made a stream marker. I'm never going to find all these different shots. It's never going to happen. Let's brainstorm over on the next multiplayer? I mean, we can, yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, anytime you brainstorm with anybody, like, it just helps. You know, it always helps. For sure. I mean, Bob, you've heard me say it several times. If you're playing with a controller, the game works great. If you're playing with a wheel and pedal, it works great. But the problem with the wheel and pedals, there's no way to move your camera around, right? And if you try to with your mouse takes over and takes away from the wheel. And as soon as you move your wheel, it stops your camera from moving. But if you're playing with a controller, you have full control. And it's great. It's a fantastic game. It really is. It really is. It's a great game. As far as simulators go, probably one of the best ones I've played. Because not only is it American Truck Sim, but it's also building simulator as well. I should not have gotten all that. How many bells do we have? I should have looked at my bell counter. I didn't, like a dummy. I was sitting there ranting about TikTok and shorts and everything else. You guys get me off track too much. Y'all know that? 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 on this row? 7, 8. Maybe it's because 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 on that row. Okay, it's 3, 6, 9. We'll call that one 9. These 3, 12. And then I got 1, 2, 3 on this row. That's 15. Then 1, 2, 3. This row. It's 18 grass bales. That's pretty good. We'll look at our bale counter here. 189. And I'm going to start back down here on hay bales. And hopefully this turns to hay. If not, then we'll have another grass bale. But 18. 18 bales. It's pretty good. Is it 17 or 18? Did I count wrong? I think there was 4 on a row, 2 on another, but there was 3 on everything else. So
a new follower.
I think it was 18. What mods do I have? A lot. A lot. I didn't bother putting them in a message because it would have been too long. I have a lot of different mods on this map. A lot of the realistic dirt, the what's it called? The adjust dust scale, the center of gravity mod. Like, I've got a lot of different mods on here. And a lot of it's the realistic stuff. The tires, like what kind of tires you have on your tractor, that kind of stuff, like all that's on. There's a lot of different stuff on here. A lot. Old John Deere's. No, this is the oldest John Deere I have right here. And this was on the farm when we bought it, so. And it did turn it to hay. Sweet. Cool. That's good. But Arif, I appreciate the follow for sure. But yeah, this is the oldest John Deere I got. I got 2 tractors. I got a John Deere and a Massey, and that's it. For now. Hopefully get another one soon. Yeah, using a keyboard and mouse on Construction Simulator, not good to go in though. Dust mod is awesome, isn't it, Bob? I mean, look at this. Watch this. Hang on. Oh, this one. Here we go. Let's just scale it up. Watch this. It hadn't rained in like 2 months, so it being this dusty makes sense, to be fair. We get started down this next row, and we watch how much dust is kicking up. It's pretty wild. Can I get a farm all for the next tractor? I don't know if there's a farm all at the shop. There should be one. We are in Iowa. But it depends on what size it is. I need to go bigger, not smaller. This playthrough has not afforded me any luxuries. Look how much dust. I mean, isn't that ridiculous? And that's just me bailing. Imagine if I was plowing the field up. Look at that baler's throwing off dust, just turning that bale over. Pretty crazy. Alright, I gotta see where that was set. It really should be at about 1.8 though. Hadn't rained in a few days, so gotta keep it together. No, I do not have the Dig Anywhere mod. This is a cattle farm. No Dig Anywhere mod. The tractor alone would turn the moon red. Yeah, you can turn it up to ×3 or turn it down to like 0.1. So the idea is, of course, I've mentioned it a few times, but I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot because that's part of the semi-RP of this is that when it rains, the dust goes down, right? So when it rains, there's going to be less dust showing. So is there a mod where you can do that? Is there a farm sim mod, guys, where you can dig up the ground like anywhere? With the mini excavator? I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing? I've never seen it. Well, I mean, I guess Clutch or somebody was doing a construction map, so yeah, I guess it's true. Or who was it? Was it Dash? Terrafarm, that's what it is. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Was it Dash or was it Clutch? Who was it? Somebody was doing a construction map. I think it was the guys that built it. Whoever had a hand in building it. Maybe it was Dash. But yeah, that's a cool thing there for sure. Yeah, somebody had a construction map. I know that for sure. I'm going to go get this little piece over here that I missed. I just don't remember who. I don't remember who made it, but somebody definitely made it. Any fire with hay wagon? No. No, I don't think so. It's never caught fire. I hope it doesn't. We blew all the tires on our truck the other day though, and that cost us about $600. So that wasn't cheap. I mean, I guess it is pretty cheap, but not in the grand scheme of things when we don't make money really. Yeah, I hope we don't have any farm accidents, to be fair. All them bells would roll to one end. On here, Bob? On field 19? I've never even looked. Let me grab the tablet and pull the GPS up here. I say the GPS. Let me pull up Plains View maps. I would say the other one, but oh yeah, dude, that field. Or 16. 16 is like just a giant slide all the way down to 13. Either one of those fields. That'd be bad. That'd be bad. Oh, on Farm Sim 19. I thought you meant just on Field 19. On Field 19 on here, it's pretty hilly, though. But they don't roll, man. They stay. They stay where they're at on 22. And I'm kind of sad about that, to be honest. I'm kind of sad about it. Like, I really feel like they should be rolling around more. But they don't. You drop them, they just kind of roll for a minute, and then they stop. They just kind of roll for a minute, and they stop. They're good. On field 12 there, the hill straight ahead of us at the very end. I dropped them on the hill. They didn't do anything. They just kind of stuck there. Yeah, they would roll everywhere on 19 though. Yeah, they would. I mean, you can have all the ideas you want. This series is already going. Like, it's already started. I mean, sure, throw it out there. I'm probably not going to implement it into this series, but yeah, throw it out there. Let's hear it. Do a drive your tractor to school day. Man, they did that when the seniors did that when I was in the 11th grade. I'm pretty sure. But that was a long, long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. But I don't know that I'd be driving my tractor to school because we're not in school. We own the farm and we're actually new in town, so I don't know they'd appreciate me driving my tractor to the school, to be fair. They probably wouldn't like it at all. This is a great idea for somebody's role play that it would fit. It doesn't fit here, though. I would think some random new farmer that moved in last year drove his tractor up to the school would probably be suspicious. So I just don't think it would fit. I don't think people realize yet where this semi roleplay live is going. Some people may have put some of it together, and some of you know the reference, but I don't think people really understand where this is headed. So, you will see later on in the series. And it's still a hardcore playthrough, because, I mean, I can't take out loans or leases. I can only have one helper. And we're trying to make $5 million. But, there's still going to be more stuff in there. And I'm going to have to come back down to this end of the field no matter what. And I was trying to avoid that. I'm not going to. But yeah, there's things coming. We just got to get to it. It's not a overnight deal, for sure. Definitely not an overnight thing. that's the fun of a semi-RP that is done live is there are things that happen that play into it that you didn't plan on, and then there are things that happen that you plan on and you make up, and then there's the conversation with chat that always gets kind of random, me going off on tangents about Construction Simulator and the love-hate relationship I have with the game, and then ideas from chat, which is always good. But then there's still the RP element of Ray Kinsella down at the equipment store that owns the equipment place, and Archie Graham over at the bank, and or the bank loan officer that won't loan me any money, and Terrence Graham, Ray's buddy, that's just more a worker at the bank. And Sue Rydell that sold us the land has more land here somewhere apparently, so we're going to find out, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, well that makes total sense where that idea came from, never mind. Yeah, I get it now. I totally understand. Just a little Chevy love that you can get at the shop here. I had it. It was what I had to buy coming into town because I was out of money. So. In Plate Valley? I have no idea what Plate Valley is. Plainsview? Maybe? Plainsview? Alright, we can actually wrap some bells today. I didn't think we were going to get this far. This is good. Do a little bell wrappage. Wait, why is that on 3,500? What just happened? 3,500 bells is supposed to be... 3,500 is supposed to be over at 205, by the way. Okay, so that's 20. We were at what? 100 and crap. I forgot how many we were at. 189. Yeah, 189. So we got 17. Really? That's it? They were coming out 4,500. See, that's so strange, because 120... Oh, you know what? I bet it's because it's silage. I bet that's what it is. When it wraps it to silage, I bet it's... No, it shouldn't be, though. It shouldn't be, though. That is pretty strange. Alright, well, let's... I'm going to go grab my weight, because I said I was going to do it last time, so... Said I was going to get it last time, and I didn't, so we're going to grab it now. Well, I mean, if you get Farm Sim, you can have whatever farm you want, I guess. This is a single player, so... There's lots of different maps and stuff to choose from. You can have whatever farm you want if you get your own game. I mean... Alright, I want to go do some studying here because something's haywire somewhere. The grass bells were 3,500 and the hay bells should have popped out another one at 3,500 but didn't. and I think this is my line right here that I'm on. So this is a hay bale. This is 4,500. This is a grass bale. It's 3,500. Something is off. Something is off. Maybe it doesn't do 3,500 hay bales. Maybe it does 4,500 hay bales. Well, that's going to be awkward now, isn't it? Huh. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to tab. But all right, since we're already going. I was trying to open my menu, but... All right. Well, that is very awkward, if you ask me. Not real sure how we got here. If it's a 125 centimeter bale, shouldn't it be a 125 centimeter bale regardless? Doesn't that make more sense? I think that makes way more sense. I don't know. Call me crazy. I'm just trying to make sense of stuff here. But it seems like that would make more sense. All right. Do a little bale wrapping. I think we're going to start right here on this row. That way I can get rid of the grass bales here. This should be the grass bales anyway. Almost didn't grab that one. Yeah, the balers said 3,800 in hay, which is weird because they were both set to 125 centimeter. That should be 3,500. But if it does hay at 150 centimeter and it does grass on 125, then that's weird. It's a Vermeer baler. It should be fine. But something's definitely off with it somehow. Yeah, how many bales we get off of that? So 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Because they're 4,500 bales, they're going to be a different number, aren't they? They are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, we got 16 bales. But they're 4,500 liters. There's a reason we didn't get 20. Well, that makes sense then. We got about the same amount of liters out of the bales, just not the same amount of bales. Well, so much for that idea. I don't have any money. I don't have any money. I can't pull up anything for sale. If you want to go back and watch the beginning of the series to see what's going on, head over to my VODs channel, !VODs in chat, and you can catch up on the entire series that's been edited slightly so that it's not just the entire time on YouTube every time I do this, but I forgot to turn on the auto drop here on this thing. But yeah, I would go check out the rest of the series. That way you can see what's going on here. There's a lot of setup to this, not just jump in and take out loans and cheap money into the game the whole time. It's very odd that they're 30, 35, and 45. Very strange to me. Gotta put the weight on here though. Jeez, would have been tough. Thanks, bud. There you go. Yeah, I would suggest going and catching up on the whole series of live streams. What is this, episode 7? Is that what's in the title? Yeah, but I snagged this up yesterday, I think, so we could finish up that field or on number 5 maybe. I don't remember if it was 5 or 6 we finished that up on. 8. Yeah, so 7 may have been the one, but we finished the wrapping up on that other one. But since Ray had 2 of those sitting around, it was hard not to. And I'm guessing the reason he had to is because whoever owned them before probably did this exact same thing. So it makes total sense, really. I thought it was a pretty good idea, and he had it, so I was like, all right, well, we might as well. We get double the bales. Now, we already got to handle them twice anyway. We might as well, right? Might as well do it this way. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna snag those 3 up and move them before I do anything else here. That did not work. And again, yes, I know I'm stabbing silage bales, but I'm overlooking this, okay? This is the one thing I'm giving myself that I don't have to mess with is doing bale grapples, because I'm no good with them. I know I'm stabbing silage bales. I'm well aware. I'm well aware. I know it's not right, but I'm doing it anyway. They were 4,000, but still cheaper for what we have going at the moment than buying one of the big bale wrappers. So the big bale wrapper is 22,000, I think. So we spent 8. Dang it. We have to handle the bales twice, but we saved some money right off the bat here, and I think that's probably the key thing is saving some money. Jimmy's expensive, so we gotta make sure we save money to pay Jimmy, and then save up to get. I mean, my goal is to get the Heston wrapper at some point, and then to start filling that silage pit too, though. So, oh, okay then, that was odd. But yeah, at some point, start filling the silage pit is the goal, because that'll be way more silage than wrapping bales will, and a lot easier to do too. Do I sell the bales? So some of these I'm going to keep for food because we have cows and we're going to need it for TMR. Some of it we're going to sell just because silage bales sell really well. So we'll start trying to make us some money with some of them. But this run will probably keep all of these because there's not that many. There's only like 20 here. It's not that many of them. So we'll probably just keep them all. Nobles. Nobles. What we got left? 2, 4, 6, 8 left. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I like how the back is like stacking up perfectly. The front though is doing some weird stuff up here. Looks like. No, don't drop it. Oh, you crazy. Crazy guy, you. Just threw it down.
That's a new follow.
Trevor, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. There you go. And I think we'll go ahead and go back to this end of the field. Get these. Yeah, that right there is working really well, man. I like that little wrapper. So. Yeah, I didn't know what to do with it to start with, but once I figured that thing out, it works great for this. Yeah, I don't think there are bulls yet. I haven't seen any. The stockyard down here doesn't have any, so I don't know where to get them if there are. Whoa, whoa, easy there. It's a John Deere bull, apparently. Popping wheelies every time, man. Every time. I need to clear some of these bales out on this end, I think. It seems that they are a hindrance on what's happening down here. Look at this side, though. Look at this side. Neatly 3 stacked right there. Isn't that great? Look at that. You just pick them up and move them. That side over there, I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, I can just pick these guys up and slide right through here, hopefully. Stay. Okay, good. Crazy marshmallows sometimes, I tell you what. Is it because it's uphill? It may be because it's uphill too much. Get a good little stack of bales here, I guess. Yeah, why I was spitting those out? I guess hay bales are just a different size, guys. Like, I don't know what else to say. That thing's still trying to wrap? Sounds like it is. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. I bet it doesn't make it down there, though. I'm glad nobody took it, because that'd have been wrong. There we go. Think that fixed it? I mean, technically, there's already husbandry, right? There's just no bulls that you can buy. You should have to buy a bull to do husbandry. So, yeah, they should add bulls to the game for sure. And it's not like cows are new, man. Cows been around in Farm Sim for a while. So, bulls definitely should be added, and husbandry should be a thing. But insemination is also how they do it. So, that's what we have on here. We have insemination. So, I mean, that works. But what did that news reporter say that time? Gotta make beef. Gotta make cattle. Oh man, it's pretty funny. I mean, if the parts are available, I mean, you got to remember too, you're limited on what's available on the decorations. So, all right, that's all the bales, that's all the wrappings. They done. This side did not turn out so good this time. I'm going to try to make it back with 3 of these. I don't know if I'm going to or not. I was going to bring the trailer, but I don't know if we actually need the trailer. If I just do that, we're okay, right? Let's take it easy. Yeah, that works. Yeah, so 2 of these is 7,000 liters. That means one of the other ones, and 2 of these is not going to work this time. I should have made those 8,000 liter or 150 centimeter bales, I guess, guys. The hay bales can always be bigger, I guess. They can always be the 150 centimeter, and that should be double this, roughly. It should be about 6,500. That's what I had last time. So, yeah, we're gonna have to start doing that, I guess. I thought for sure we were in good shape there, but I was wrong yet again. Who would have thought I would be wrong about something? Yeah, who'd have thought I'd have been wrong? I'm never wrong. No auto load. Exclamation point rules, man. Look at, I'm telling you, you need to look and see how this is set up. This is not just jump in and just play. There's no auto load, no loans, no leases, contracts, no borrowing items. I can only have one helper. Like, there's a lot going on here. And it may be a good tractor. I cannot afford one. I have 32,000, and we have cows, and I got a helper I got to pay, and there's a lot more than just standard old farm sim again. I would love to have an auto load trailer. I'd love to. But Not in Iowa. They're not legal here. An auto stacker maybe, or a trailer stacker, but not an auto load trailer. Magic is not welcome around here. Bales magically fly up on the trailer. Can't do that here. Yeah, let's go this way a little bit, I guess. This is probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Bales are crooked, so they're probably gonna try to fall off. Especially if I don't raise them up. How in the world did that bale get turned sideways over there? Okay, well, 2 of them stayed anyway, so that works, I guess. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. That worked out somehow. I mean, I guess I could run the trailer down here. We're done with the is that a Massey or a Case? I can't even remember what kind of tractor this is. We're done with it for a while for wrapping anyway, because we're not cutting again until next season. So it's going to be like March before we're ready to cut again. That's the Massey. Okay. Let me take this back up here. We may go ahead and grab the trailer and bring it down. Just because I think I'm done with the wrappers for a while here. Well, it really needs to rain. Look at that dust trail. That's terrible. Jeez. We could desperately use some rain here. The Massey was already on the farm. It came with the farm itself. We didn't have any more money, which is good it did. Some of the stuff was already here was the only reason we would have bought this farm, because we wouldn't have had the money to buy nothing. Yeah, I think we may just go ahead and take the trailer. We'll have to unstack them, but I think it'll be alright. It's better than just running back and forth the whole time with 2 bales. I can just throw a few on here and run them up. I don't have to like fully load it. And that's just dust coming off the tires, yeah. I mean, it's just the dust coming off the tires, man. There's nothing dragging the field at all. Look at this. So dusty out here, man. We desperately need some rain. Jeez. It's crazy. I'll give this thing a break for a little while, I guess. That Massey's been running for like 4 straight months just to wrap bales. That's it. Just for bale wrapping. You know what I might try to do here? I might try to stand these up. No, I'm not either. They're gonna work like that. I probably should stack them in a triangle, but nah. We'll just go with it. Again, they ain't gotta be perfect. I'm just trying to put some on here. So, whoop, missed. Get that one out of the way. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. It hadn't snowed yet. Bells never do anything you want them to, do they? To be fair, I was a little close, so there's that. They are giant grass marshmallows, yeah. That's exactly what they are, so. How's it going, buddy? Giant grass marshmallows. Perfectly explained. Oh, autosave. Hate it when it does that. I want that to roll the other way. You know what? Just get off the trailer. There we go. Just get off the trailer. Like, you weren't in the right place at any one time anyway. Just get off the trailer. Dang. Frustrating right there. Now. J-Rock's fire roasting. There you go. You're fire roasting. What do you see? The cup of cocoa, right, Bob? There's one up by the house somewhere. That's a cup of cocoa. I don't know if you'd want it or not, but it's there. I don't like that angle. Don't like the angle. That's better. Something like that. Should work finally. If I can get them both off the thing. Hey, look how much higher the one on the left is. It's always the one on the left. I'm trying to set it down right on the front of this thing too. Not straight with the other one, but it's there anyway. That works. Put some straps on there. Go. I need to grab two. I just thought about that. Grabbing one, I won't be able to get the last one in there, I don't think. It may actually be faster just to grab two and go back to the house. Because we still got to unstack these when we get back. Get down. Get down. There we go. Yeah, we still got to unstack these. We may do that with the hay bales, but it won't be today. I am out of time. Come back and hang out with me on Monday afternoon. We'll be back on here. I appreciate you guys for watching. I told you one more cut before the winter hit, and we made it. We got one more cut in, but I'm done for the day. I appreciate y'all. As always, remember if you're watching this on YouTube, this was live streamed on Twitch. I have a main channel on YouTube trying to get 10,000 subscribers. I'm at 9,150. So a few off, but still moving along. We do lots of games there, simulators, survival games, city builders, whatever. YouTube.com/DeuceMS, Twitch.tv/DeuceMS, YouTube.com/PixelDeucePlays, and my VODs channel, which you can find a link to that doesn't have a name yet because I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers on it, and I'm bad close. So if you're watching and you're on the YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Help me out. Help me get to 100. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys tomorrow back on YouTube, on the main YouTube channel, for the community farm sim server. So if you want to come hang out for that, youtube.com/DeuceMS, sometime around noon Eastern time. I'll see y'all then. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.